by some miracle, we have a 2-0 series lead. Both games have been decided in overtime. It was PK Subban on the power play in game number 2. We stole both games away from the Red Wings on their home ice at Joe Louis Arena. We get to come back in front of an incredible Bell Center atmosphere. The Habs fans are going to be going absolutely nuts. An opportunity to grab a stranglehold 3-0 series lead. We're finally on home ice in front of the fans at the Bell Center. La Center Bell in the blue, blanc, and rouge. We've got a 2-0 series lead on these Detroit Red Wings. And like I mentioned in the intro, an opportunity in front of us to grab a stranglehold on the series lead. 3-0 would certainly be almost unsurmountable for the Detroit Red Wings. Duchesne wins the opening face-off. We've got the beautiful home jerseys on. We got the lovely Bell Center rock in here. That was a dangerous play to start with. D-to-D, we're trying to go. Send that puck up ice. Let's go. Let's get it into the zone. PK Subban. Well, that was a little bit of miscommunication on that first play into the zone there. PK Subban, the hero in Game 2 on 2 occasions. He tied the game late in regulation with under a minute to go. Went on to score the game-winning goal on the power play in overtime off of a really unfortunate penalty taken by the Red Wings. Oh my God, and speak of Subban here, he's got it now. Down the wall, down the wing. Subban shoots high, blocker saved by Jimmy Howard. Subban's in there. Look at how far up the ice he went trying to get involved on the offense. He also comes back behind the play to make the defensive attempt at it. I thought he was going to retrieve the puck, but then he did his weird skating move back to the point. Nice block up there at the blue line. Oh, there's a lot going on already. And yes, he does indeed have that point streak going. Had the assist in Game 1. Remember Game 1, his assist was a slap shot that was saved by Howard, but a rebound was potted to Gianta. I think it was Gianta that scored on the rebound, then scored 2 goals in Game 2's affair. The only 2 goals of the game for the Canadiens. They were both scored by the same stick. We've got Simon Gagne. Oh, something else to this game, a little bit of a different flavor to this game, is Gagne's been moved down the lineup, and that is because Brendan Gallagher is back healthy. He was actually healthy, ready, and available for the previous 2 games in this series, but because I was not paying attention to that fact, he didn't get in the lineup, and we had Gilroy, a defenseman, playing at one of the forward positions. Now, I gotta say, he worked pretty well at the forward positions, but anytime we can get Brendan Gallagher back in there and into the lineup, I'm happy to do it. Brian Gianta, not Steven Gianta. I want to say Steven Gianta so bad. That was of the New Jersey Devils, was that not? We're going to saucer this puck behind us. That actually ended up working as a self-pass, brilliantly so. Gianta can carry. We'll dish this off behind us. Placanitz, return pass for Gianta, knocked down by the Red Wings. Red Wings they got to be hot to score the first goal in this game. That puck, by the way, knocked down by who else but Brendan Gallagher, getting back into action. His first of the postseason. Bouillon handles now in his own zone. This is a good time to dump it in. The Red Wings will not allow for a dump in to happen in this occasion. Ryan White between 2 defenders. I think so. Look at this. The puck ends up in front. The puck is covered by Howard. Good opportunity for the Canadiens. Desharnais going poking at it. He is severely outsized by whoever was getting up in his grill, or rather maybe he was getting up in the other guy's grill. What a heavy miss. Oh, Placanitz. Watch out. He's doing his duty, standing in front of the goal crease, trying to get that screen or a deflection in front. And that was a whistler. LaRose handling from the corner. So we got this line quickly back out there. D to D. I'm going to bump it back so Yemlin take the one-timer. Oh, another one whistling wide. Georges jumps in, shoots, wristers blocked down. LaRose on the backhand, twisted on, and saved there by Jimmy Howard. Again, getting right in the face of the Red Wings goaltender and their players after the whistle. I'm here to do this all evening long, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. You can't even politely ask me to stop. I've got a game plan. I'm in elimination mode for the rest of this series. I want to get these guys eliminated. Subban with a big howitzer from the point again. Saved by Howard. There's going to be a lot of PK Subban for what remains of this series, whether that's 2 more games, 3 games. Should it go to a full 7? I don't care. It can be all PK Subban. Subban stopping. Look at the moves by Subban. There's a cutaway move. Pass the puck, Subban. I pressed the button, but it's this controller and all of its flaws. I love this controller, even with its flaws. But right now, its flaws are too much for me to handle. Oh, my God, Matt Duchene. You want to talk about flaws? There were none on that play by Matt Duchene. I thought there was a penalty coming up behind the play. Duchene again. He wheels it back in. Duchene, windmill move. Duchene has run into the goaltender. I thought he might score. That was a perfect win. The hands of Duchene, I'm telling you, his hands in this game are silky smooth. Makes me want to butter up my nipples and rub them tight. I don't know what that means, but his hands make me want to do that in this game. We got to get in there on that fourth. Look at this stretch pass to find Cleary. Good play by Yemlin. A second good play by Yemlin. A third good play by Yemlin. We'll throw that down the rink. That's also a good play by Yemlin, but Prust is offside. He didn't even really try to play it. It just hit him. Because that's an offside on a flip play that happened in the D zone. Oh, wait a minute. We went offside, but the puck was thrown from behind the blue line in our own zone. So why is the face-off in the neutral ice? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. I was anticipating a D zone face-off from that offside. Broken twig for Abdelkader. We made the pass to the exact wrong player. Leopold shut this guy down. He certainly did. I'm going to twist this back up the boards. Oh, my guy fell down. Deflection in on Carey Price. The first time I think Carey Price has seen action in this game. What a play by Bouillon off the boards. The button is not working. It is fully depressed at the moment. And I'm fully depressed if the button doesn't start working as well. Not the only thing that will be fully depressed. I'm pressing the button and it's not working, I swear to you. Bouillon, cut back move. Oh, what a beautiful move. Bouillon, spinorama was not it. Leopold's got to cover on D. Got to improvise a lot out here with a broken controller. It's not a broken controller. It's just a button that for some reason gets stuck. And now it has unstuck itself. I'm dumping this in wide of the net, but that's fine with me. Gagne is giving chase on the forecheck. We got to get to this puck, LaRose. Eller, down low. Yep, there it is. LaRose stopping, looking in front. Eller was nudged. Not fair. Good stick lift by Gagne. Gagne pulling to the middle. Gagne, shield it. We send it down low. LaRose, cross to the middle. Spinorama move by LaRose, no shot. Stay in there. Forecheck hard. Yeah, we board played Cronwall. Oh, Subban on the backhand. What a twisty spinner that did not surprise Jimmy Howard enough to go in the back of the net. We still got a tie and scoreless game right now. That was a very interesting offensive zone possession. We have done a great job, fantastic even, at limiting the Red Wings' opportunities. This was a fantastic deflection as well, though, by Bertuzzi. One of the best looks and one of the only looks the Red Wings have had on the evening on Carey Price. First line for the Canadiens again. You know it because it's Matt Duchene at center. Back to Yemlin. That's a good D-to-D opportunity. And Georges hailing on. Whoa! That trickled off of Howard and wide of the net. A lucky break there for the Red Wings. There we go. Fixing that button as soon as I can. If I press that button and it doesn't react, it doesn't change players, I start panicking. Wings are panicking and they get the puck in the zone. I have never seen this team struggle so much. Skate. Yes. No, don't do a spin move. Oh, my God. A perfect breakaway set. You may get one breakaway in this game, and you wasted it. Good blocker save by Mr. Jimzo Howard. Back to the point. Back to the point. It hits Yemlin. Thank you. Thank you, game. Yemlin D to D. Oh, the skate of Cleary. He got a skate in the way. George's chop at it. Yes, good job. That prevents the Red Wings from getting it back for Borg, trying to set him up for a second breakaway in this shift. Not going to happen. Yemlin board play it. He did not. Oh, what a break for us. Nice saucer pass along the way for Desharnais. It was knocked down at center ice by the Wings. They'll skate it back in with possession. Eves defended well, tried to give it up to our forward. Was that Prust? It was. It hits Prust now. Prust at Eriksson trying to poke check it off of him. Yemlin, and with a battle ensuing in front, it's poke check back to center by Yemlin, who runs into Drew Miller, and that gets a round of applause from the fans here at the Bell Center. Hard saucer pass for Gianta, just misses its mark. Gianta, oh, heads up there. Who was that in on the forecheck? And across for Gallagher. Back up top, Gallagher. Back up top, Gallagher. Okay, well, the miscommunication between Gallagher and Subban. Extremely helpful here. Gallagher dump it. Oh, my God. Abdicator didn't even need to go for a body check to get the puck off of that one. Bertuzzi bringing it in. He lugs it in on Price. We'll take a face-off. I've tried to almost disassemble. I halfway disassembled this controller, by the way, to fix the R2 button issue. And it still hasn't worked. But anyway, it's at this point, I think it's either live with the controller as it is or buy a brand new one. And honestly, I just don't feel like buying another controller. I really don't. I had to buy, oh my God. That's another face-off. I had to buy this one because the PS4 controller that I was using for the Calgary GM mode up to the Edmonton Oilers playoff series. Is this a penalty? No, it's not. Okay. I mean, they started it. They totally started that. But the controller that I was using before this one for all the games leading up to the Edmonton Oilers playoff series in the Calgary Flames GM mode, it had stick drift. There was the one episode I recorded in that series in Season 10 where you could see the stick drift in the gameplay, and I was talking about it in the gameplay. What a trickler wine. But instead of stick drift, I've got a button that won't sometimes, sometimes the button depresses and then it doesn't undepress. Undepress is totally not a word. I've used it as one anyway. This is the first pressure that the Red Wings have put on. It's this shift with the Datsuk line. Big pad save. Got to get this puck out of here. They have adjusted nicely. I'm standing net front with Markov the whole game here, the whole shift here. Subban, you got to get it out. That's a goal. What a save by Price. The price is right, baby. Remember that one, Pavel Datsuk. That was Datsuk all alone with Carey Price. I mean, one-on-one opportunity. It might as well have been. I took Markov out of position on accident. This has to be a face-off win by Duchesne. There's 50 seconds left. We've seen back-breaking goals in this playoff series between both of these teams. That's off the glass and out. Bouillon playing like a forward here. I'm going to drop this behind. Come on, Rene Borg. You got to know that that's plays coming. It's a defenseman that took your position. Oh, what a big body check laid on by Bertuzzi to Bouillon. I don't expect anything less from Bertuzzi. Can we get a last second? No, the windmill just out of reach. Center in front. Oh, that's the horn. That's the period. Good effort. Good try to get a little bit of offense at the end of the period. Due to Jimmy Howard's great goaltending as well as Carey Price at the end of that first period of play, we've got a scoreless tie. I mean, shots missing the net like that one as well do not help the fact that we didn't score a goal. This has been a much more competitive affair through the first 20 minutes of Game 1 than what we've seen in the first two games that were played at Joe Louis Arena. Back for second period action in game number 3 at Le Centre Bell. Neither team has scored yet, but both teams have given it, quite honestly, a good effort to put the puck in the back of the net. 8 shots in favor of the Canadiens to the Red Wings 7. So, like I said, they tacked on a good few shots at the end of the first period there. Price actually elects to take a face-off here after that fluky bounce off the stanchion on its way in. Not such a bad idea, I must say so myself. 50% on the draw. That means both teams have won 7 of the 14 face-offs. That's the 15th of the game, and it goes the way of the Red Wings. That's a lucky play. That puck popped out to Brendan Gallagher. We got the smaller size Gallagher with the smaller size Gianta working together on the ice. This is a small line going up against the Red Wings. We lost possession. Gianta tries to throw as much of his size around on that hit as he could, and he just bounced off of him. It's because you're running into a brick wall there, buddy. Subban around the boards. Gianta head up, and he does at the last second. Plekanec, I'm going to chip, not chop. Chip that along. We dump it further in while we're waiting on the line change to be completed. Plekanec took a spill behind the play there as well. And now we've got some awkward timed player switching. I'm going to leave this off for Georges and reverse it up the boards. Saucer pass toward the weak side. Schultz easily intercepts that. Schultz, by the way, is the Red Wings trade deadline acquisition from this season. Only reason I know that is I was... Oh, my God. Oh, how did that go out from... that went out the other side of the net. That was amazing. And a huge break for us. But the only reason that I know Schultz was the deadline acquisition is I was editing video recently of the season sim that we did for this season. We're onside with this. It's okay. Back door couldn't be any more wide open. The net has definitely come free. But I was editing video and I saw that trade deadline move that the Red Wings made. He didn't full-on run into Howard. He actually got a shot away before he made contact with Jimmy Howard. So whether the goal would have stood, I imagine the goal would have stood had it gone in. But that would have been a very controversial one if a goal was scored. It was controversial enough without the goal being scored. How did we lose that player on that defensive effort with Jordan Leopold? Player switching is going to screw me over in the D zone. It is. That's actually not a bad play. That's a smart icing. We're getting hemmed in here. The button is just not coming unstuck. That's actually not a bad idea to take an icing. Give myself a chance to get the controller situated. Get fresh bodies. Well, we can't get fresh bodies on the ice. It's an icing. We have to keep the same players out there. Again, another saucer pass that just misses its intended target. We're giving too many stretch plays up to these guys. I'm chopping at the puck. Eller was waiting. Bouillon, watch out. I just got to flip it. Yeah, I'll take that. They have to send it right back in because they would have been offside. Man, this freaking button is screwing me over. It's R2 button. I have to use saucer passes more than I can use normal passes, and we saucer pass that one back out to neutral. The Red Wings have adapted their strategy, their game style. Shoot that, Eller. Oh, he didn't shoot it. Back to the point. We're on a line change it just in time with Subban. He got nudged as he came in onto the ice surface. Looking. No one's getting available. I got a saucered. I can't hold on to this puck all day long. Nice play by Ryan White to hold on to possession here. Cross rink to Prust. Return feed to Desharnais, but Quincy defends it well. Here we go. I got Subban now. Got control of PK. I want to defend the blue line. They're going to dump this in. And when they... No, they're not. That's a carry. Controlled carry over the blue line by Cleary. Shoots, rebound, goal, Datsuk. That's what happens when you relax too much. I relaxed, anticipating a dump in. They skate it right over the line. With Cleary, he takes it right to the net. Look at this. Subban off of his assignment defensively. Cleary has a free rein to take it right to Carey Price. Shot, rebound, goal for Datsuk. Planted right in front of the net. That's maybe your Art Ross Trophy winner on the season, and he scored a good handful of goals as well to go along with it. That was such a stupid play to drop that puck behind me. You know Datsuk's going to be a factor in this series. We knew it coming into the series. We have witnessed it firsthand in this series. I mean, it hasn't affected the series score in a negative way against us so far. We're 2 games in, now playing game number 3. Do you guys want to skate it to the red line and do something with it? Goodness gravy, it's about time. Took him forever to dump that puck in. Move it. God, the puck's got to get moving faster than it is right now for this team. I'm going to try to do a little spin move. That works. Back door. There's the pass button not working. I'm just going to wrap this on the back end. Who knows? We got to get a shot on goal. We just got to start shooting the puck more. I think that's about the 1 or 2 registered shots we have on goal for period 2 so far. If we got a face-off coming up. If we can win it, I need to get the puck to Subban. He'll probably be on the face-off setup. He'll probably be on the right side. Yeah, he's on the right side. So win it to Subban. He needs to walk the middle, so we didn't win the face-off. So Forget about that plan. It was not executed at all. And you've already, if you're PK, you've already been out there for 1 goal against. And it happened not that long ago, earlier in this period. That's a soft pass, but Giunta can skate beautifully right into it. Leaves it there for Gallagher, who flings one on the backhand before he got roughed up after that play. And I'm going to go to the third line. I'll keep my first pair on the ice because it's an attacking zone face-off. Now, this will be taken from the left dot, I think. What number does Gallagher wear in the real world? He doesn't wear 20. I know Slavkovsky these days wears 20, but what has Gallagher always worn? I don't even know what number Brendan... For some reason, I don't know what number Brendan Gallagher wears. And I'll Google it after this game's done if I remember, or someone will make a comment what number he wears, but it's not 20. He's wearing 20 for this playoff run, and if he scores a goal in this game or in this series, then he keeps the number 20. We've kept Subban out there. We need to win it. We just can't win a face-off right now. Not winning any of these crucial... Oh. Gagne, you should have shot it. He should have shot it. He got interrupted. Totally got interrupted on the rebound opportunity. Look at the back check, though, from Gagne. He stick lifted beautifully. Markov. We're out of the zone just like that. Now, I got to do a little pivot move here with Eller. That was actually nice. Who's that? Subban. Oh. Eller elects instead to take the shot. Go battle against Kindle. Poked away from Kolyakovo. Stay down. Stay on the pressure. Stay on the pressure on him. Giunta couldn't get there first. Cleary did. Oh, great play on Datsuk. Great play on Datsuk. I'm dumping it in. Perfect dump in. Oh, you got to retrieve that puck. Oh, just out of reach to knock that down. Markov well defended. Player switching again isn't really working for me. That's a big deal when we're on defense. Oh, who's that? Look at my beautiful breakout play and what it created, and then we lose it. Oh, dumb deke to do in the first place. Dumb deke. I'm flinging this along the weak side. Someone's got to be there. You got to be freaking kidding me. Yemelin. Stop behind your own net. I'm slapping at it. Okay, that's a fake. Go Duchesne. Go Duchesne. Skating legs, Duchesne. Skating legs. He pokes it away from Schultz. I'm running into Kronwall. He certainly did. And there's a shot on the pad. How did Duchesne run over Kronwall? That shouldn't physically be possible. Excellent stick lift and a block after that. Chipped along the glass and out again. That's kind of been our play all evening long. It's just chip it off the glass when you can and get it out. It's just a safety play for me right now. It's all about not making a mistake, or as little mistakes as we can prevent. I'm going to saucer that. Keep skating, Bork. He got it. Bork's a one-man show. Oh, what a toe drag. Oh, what a toey. Bork, another cutback move. Back door. Shooting. All right, big save. That button is really pissing me off, man. That R2 button on this controller is super pissing me off. When I need to make a pass, it's not working. When I need to make a crucial pass in the attacking zone, oh my God, this breakout play sucks. It worked out one time when I set up Giunta. Rink wide for Prust. He catches it on the bounce. Prust, a nice stop. Get that across rink. White, shoot. Saved by Howard. That opened up Ryan White nicely. He was wide open. Wide open for a pass, wide open for a shot, just no goal. And this is a replay. Should have probably shot it sooner than we did. Look how much time we took before we actually took the shot. But you see the time and space he had. Why not? Please win this face-off, Eller. You got Subban behind you. We did. Oh, pad save. It was just basically right at the 5-hole. Kick it, kick it. Yep, Subban. Walk middle. Nope, fake. Yep, skate around this guy. Subban, whoa, bad shot. Across, Gagne, tee it up, blocked. Eller fires on the rebound, but another save by Jimmy Howard. Has he brought his best stuff to the Bell Center? I got control of the center. Lars Eller, he's got a back check. Got to play that 200-foot game. Markov with a good retrieval. Someone get on the boards, get on the boards, get on the boards. No one's on the boards, I gotta throw it. Oh, that was not the puck physics I needed. Goodness gravy. That's not even my fault, that's just the puck physics. All right, Subban, okay. Yeah, Cleary, you can have some of that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner special. Oh. Shoot, just shoot LaRose, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. No penalties. God, Lord, man, he's angry. Kendall is angry. Hey, listen, I don't blame you, man. LaRose went about 20 times after the whistle. I got to pull my goaltender. Well, I didn't get the goaltender pulled, but whatever. 4.1 to go. I pressed the wrong button and I backed out. But anyway, shoot it. Oh, what a blocker save. Oh, we couldn't get the shot either. We got a good shot on goal. We couldn't get a second one after the puck went to the corner. Good battle, good effort at the end. I just need a little more voodoo with the controller. I needed to start going in my favor. This button constantly sticking when I press it down is not helping. Why is this button all stuck together? What have you been doing with your controller, Vince? Well, I haven't found a solution. I mean, at this point, I think I full on just need to take the whole controller apart and put it all back together. That might work. But anyway, we got a hope and a prayer that we can get this game tied, much like what we experienced in game number 2. There we go, Duchesne. Dropped off. Just shoot. Through the maze of bodies. It would get blocked. They have done a great job at blocking and taking away shooting lanes. We've defended really well off the rush, though. Subban with another one as they streak right down that right wing. Shot on Price, saved and taken away by Duchesne. Hard saucer pass finds Bork. So I'm going to do this move to the outside. Cut back. Duchesne. It's Markov instead with a big blast. Again, wide of the net. I'm covering on D with Subban. I'm stepping up for that poke check. That's a penalty. Yeah. Oh, there were 2 on the same play. So one of them was me. I'm gone. I had control of Subban when I did the trip. And Pacioretty probably took one at the same time. So there's 2 guys in the box. He took a holding obstruction. That was an AI player for the Pacioretty penalty. I didn't even know there was already a call. But the tripping penalty is understandable. You're trying to defend that player off the rush. You're doing everything you can. Just get the stick entangled in the skates. It's a fair call. Just very frustrating as it is. We're trying to play this tight game. It's a 1-goal deficit. It's early in the 3rd period. We put the Red Wings not only on the power play, but a 2-man advantage, which almost spells certain doom for us. We got a timeout. We got to change our PK approach. So we're passive box. You see that right there on the screen? We need to try a diamond PK down 2 men. I think diamond is the best way to go. And what's our attacking style? We're going to go conservative. Don't go for anything crazy here. We're killing a 5-on-3. Conservative offensive pressure. That's the play style. First and foremost, we need to win this face-off. Oh, my, tough break on that one. Puck goes wide. Don't go chasing it. Okay, yes, do go chasing it if you're Jordan Leopold. Does the defenseman have hands? Oh, he does! Oh, great poke check by Howard. Great poke check by the goaltender. Skate back, Leopold Howard. Skate back Howard. Skate back Leopold. He got burned. He got burned a little bit there. No. I got this side. You want to communicate with me? All right, I'll give Price the shot. We're basically going to give Carey Price a shot if it's on the short side. Got to give him that easy save. There's a blocker save. I'm not going to go chasing it too much. We need to just... There, a good stick by Leopold. It's not out yet. Front that shot. I got this part. Diamond setup on the PK, which is basically with 3 guys as a triangle. Big... Oh, my God. Just that close to killing it off. We played that PK scenario as best as you can as a team. We did as much as we could on that. Big save after big save by Price. Off the post. Right to Abdelkader. It was almost a comedic sequence of events for the Red Wings until they scored on it. That baseball style swing that guy had, I don't even know who swung at it. For that to hit the post was a miracle in and of itself, and then they got scored on right after because of the favorable bounce. So that's going to hit the high glass, and it will go all the way down the rink. Duchesne gives chase. No penalties, Duchesne. I almost went for a big stick lift that would have backfired massively. What a hip check. Wonderfully done. And we're back to even. I'm flipping this. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a... oh, my God. Going down 3-0 to me is a death sentence in this game. We go down 3-0. I don't think we're coming back from that. We would be lucky at this point to score a goal in this game. Jimmy Howard again, much like the last. That was a beautiful hip check, was it not? It almost looked like he took out the knees, so it's almost, that's a questionable one, but The game doesn't call penalties for illegal hip checks in this. So I'm very proud of the fact that we put that hit on. We need to go get some offense. We really do. It's just, this has been a great game for Jimmy Howard. He's defended that goal crease extremely well. Flawless evening so far. Jump up, Gagne. I love it. That's a charge. I love it, though. It is what it is, but I love the tenacity. He's trying to send that message, trying to fire up his team. It's simply a charge. That's the only thing that went wrong with that hit. We didn't glide into that hit, but so be it. Don't make an enemy out of me, Detroit. Got a long series ahead of you. Or maybe it's a short one if we can make a comeback out of this. Subban would get board played on that. And now we're back to having to be on the PK and defend in our own zone on the PK. Active stick with Yemelin. Go get it. Duchesne. Watch out, Duchesne. Yeah, we got to watch out. Stay high in the zone, Duchesne. Now we're trailing 2, so we're at a point now where penalty kill wise we do kind of have to go for it. Oh, Duchesne went on a change. Drop it. Shoot Yemelin. Blocked. Good play by Subban. He's taking over a game here. Oh, he skated it into the crease. That was a little awkward. I was trying to actually go behind the net. So, and that's a game. Franzen on the power play. Is it on the power play? Yep, on the power play. Yeah, Gagne was not in there for very long. Okay, well, this game's basically a wash for us now. It's over. Defended that as well as I could. Kind of screened my goalie. Probably should have been a little more in Franzen's face right there than I was with the defenseman. You see me poke checking like a maniac with Yemelin. Can we score 3 goals in 14-12? It's time to just go full attack. It's got to be full-on rager mode for us. We got to go onto a rager offensively. So everything goes on the net. That's a start. Gagne can make up for his penalty with a good couple of shifts. A goal would be a start. Good play by Eller and then just bulldoze right into on the turnover. Way to go, Gagne. He was on that. Power move, cut back. No one's open for a one-timer, so I just got to take the shot. Rebound there, and it's a one-and-done effort. That's the problem for us. They've had some goals tonight and some opportunities that didn't end up in goals because they had second-chance opportunities. They had shots and they had rebounds. We have not been able to capitalize on these rebounds tonight. We've scored some goals in this series on Howard, off of rebounds, a second-chance opportunity. Specifically, the Gianta goal in Game 1. Subban had the assist on. Up to Prust, that's a good play. That's a start. Rink wide. Return pass. Now, Prust couldn't get to it. Should have just taken the shot. That was a self-pass by Prust, and we can't stay with it. They're all over us defensively in this game. They really are. No, we can't. Oh, get the puck first. That was. Oh, my God. This freaking forecheck. We're sending it up the rink. Go, Prust. Tee it up. Damn it. Yeah, it is. It's just one of those frustrating games, man. Just one of those frustrating games. Skate. You guys got to get skating down the rink and skate into these passes. There's enough time at this stage of the game to still come back in this, but it starts right now. It needs to be right now. And we need a power play on top of that. Something we have not gotten this evening, a power play. I was all over that. I had a great poke check and it didn't give me the puck. Not the time to swat at the puck. Oh, Jesus. We're held in all game long. Headman pass, knocked down, of course it is. Pacioretty, swivel move to the outside. Backdoor, set up board, but he didn't shoot it. Made a good pass and it just didn't shoot it. All right. I mean, I'm not even joking you. Everything goes on the net. We need to change our play style for all 4 lines. Like, as in behind the net, overload, etc. Those strategies need to change. Saucering it. It's up to Gallagher. Shoot, Gallagher. We have to just get a guaranteed shot over the net. Gianta. Ugh. We just keep skating into these guys. Kick it back up the boards. Gallagher back up top. Back to Yemelin. Bump it back to Yemelin. One-timer. Oh, it hit Gianta. It was friendly fire. Knocked down. Eller has the weight. Go across the rink. Go across the rink. Georges was waiting. I'm going to pull up with this. Wrister through, wide of the net. Behind the net, behind the net, behind the net. Yemelin just is making a selfish play. Way to go, Yemelin, you absolute trash bag. I got a stick on that, and it didn't give me that. Oh, my God. I got a stick on that puck. You know I did, game. Oh, there's no comeback happening now. I mean, there wasn't a comeback happening anyway, but yeah, that seals the game. Just really overall disappointing. Doesn't even put it properly. Just a disheartening effort in front of the home fans. Lazy giveaway there. Run right into there. We knew Detroit was going to show up in this series at some point. It's been close through the first 2 games in the series. The first 2 games were decided in extra time, in overtime, including a comeback in game number 2. Late in that one. Prust wind it up, just get a shot. Poke it in. Oh, come on. Not even White could poke that in. It's the type of game it is. First line and first pair. I got my timeout in my back pocket as well. I'm going to use it at some point. I just want to break this shutout. See, 15 shots to 3 in this period. That's a problem. There's a lot of problems with our team in this game. Can I blame the controller enough? Is that a problem? Way to go, but we got to turn that up the ice and burn it. Yep, I'd shoot it. Just shoot it. And it sucks because it's off the rush. And we're not creating anything except for plays off the rush. Keep the first line out there. And we didn't win that face-off either. That's a problem tonight as well. That's something I can certainly hone in on, is our inability to win face-off. Subban. Well, there's a shot deflection. Board couldn't put home. Penalty coming up. He couldn't put home the rebound. Like I said, that we need those second chance opportunities. Do I take my timeout? Does the power play matter? Probably not. I'm going to keep the umbrella strategy for the power play because Subban scored in the last game on the umbrella power play. Is he out there? He's not, because it's Pacioretty. What is this power play unit? What the hell? What unit is even out there? We got all forwards on the power play. This is like the desperation extreme mode power play. We need a goal, so we're sending all forwards out there. It might work. Nah, no, it won't, because when you just send the puck down the ice right to Kronwall. Go, Duchesne. Dangle some fools. Blocked, of course it is. Leopold behind the net for Plekanec. Settle in front. Duchesne blocked. Another one blocked. That's been a big problem tonight, too. Shots getting blocked. It's been an issue we cannot seem to overcome. Just for the record, next whistle, I'm using my timeout. Oh, I was going to stop up right as I skated toward Kronwall, and it just didn't work. AI defense has been so good in this game. Hard pass for Giant to just shoot it. Nope. Wait. Nope. Who's that? Thank you for stealing away that one-timer there, Lars Eller. I'm taking my timeout. Well, there it is. I've taken my timeout. I've taken it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything to me. Where's the Jimmy Howard highlight montage that is effectively a jinx for his shutout? He's got to, I should say it some more. He's got a shutout going. This shutout has been brewing all evening long. It's much like game number 2, isn't it? Game 2 on repeat. Well, Plekanec had that. All right, stop Plekanec. We got to pass it. I don't have a choice. They were all over Plekanec. Power play's not doing anything in this game. Of course it does. That was lucky Duchesne didn't skate that into the net. Of course they knocked that down. Yep. Someone want to skate after this? We have shown no urgency in this game. Get out of my way, Pacioretty. And now you decide to peel away. Good job. I'll touch that on the offside. I'll do this too. I'll even do that. Oh, I can't shoot that puck again? Okay. Well, fourth line and third pair. Just get on the, someone get on the ice and change something for this team. I don't think there need to be any line changes. We need a better effort on home ice in the next game. But the Red Wings, they've tuned it up, man. They really have tuned it up. Turn and get the rebound. And there's a penalty by Desharnais. He's going to try and start a fight now. And we're going to get one. We're going to get one with Jordan Tutu. He will oblige to this. It's the only guy on the Canadiens that has shown any kind of fight. That's quite literal fight right now with Jordan Tutu. This controller was pretty based in the Edmonton series and all those fights against the Oilers. It's not doing anything for me right here against Tutu with Desharnais. He's really outsized, outclassed in this one, and that is the end of that. But I appreciate the balls on this guy to stand up to Tutu and at least try to get something going for this team. We can carry this energy into Game 4. There's a guaranteed Game 5 back at the Joe. We just got to get amped up for that one. The arena has fallen dead silent. This is the most quiet Bell Center you will ever hear in your life. We'll probably get booed off the ice when the horn sounds to end this game. And we would deserve to be, rightfully so. We got this passionate fan base, and we have let them down. Up to Bork. That's an opportunity to deke and dangle Quincy. The frustration is really showing for me and this whole Habs team. Last 20 seconds, just winding down. We're going to get shut out by Jimmy freaking Howard. Skated up the rink. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Bork. Ha! It's just a game where nothing will go right for us. I'm trying to start some shenanigans behind the play, but it won't go. What a disappointing effort. Shutout on home ice. The first game in front of the fans at the Bell Center. Very ugly game for us. Jimmy Howard had our number tonight.